17 dirty mechanic tricks still ripping off drivers in 2025. Mechanic scams cost drivers over $3 billion a year, and most don't even realize it. Today, we're exposing 17 of the dirtiest tricks still used in 2025. Some are sneaky, others are criminal. But one thing's for sure, after this video, you'll never visit a garage the same way again. This one's legendary. Mechanics have been selling the change your oil every 3,000 miles lie for decades. But modern engines, they don't need it. Synthetic oil lasts 5,000 to 10,000 miles. Some high-end cars like BMWs, Audis, and Lexus go up to 15,000 miles. Still, older drivers are especially vulnerable. They're used to old-school maintenance schedules. They trust mechanics. So, they come in for 3 times more oil changes than necessary. That's $90 every 3,000 miles you could be saving. Check your car's manual, not your mechanic's word. Look at service intervals set by your car's manufacturer. Transmission flush, brake flush, coolant service. Your mechanic says you need them all, right now. And they'll charge you $400 plus per flush. These services aren't always necessary. Some are recommended every 50,000 to 100,000 miles. Others, like power steering fluid changes, are rarely needed anymore. Your car's not dehydrated. Stop treating it like a Gatorade commercial. Your brake fluid is brown. It always darkens over time. Coolant looks a bit murky. Visual inspection is not enough. This synthetic oil will protect your turbo. That's mostly marketing. Check your car's fluid change intervals. Bring your own fluids if you want to upgrade. Ask to see the fluids before approving anything. You roll in with a small puncture. The mechanic says, that's dangerous. You need a new tire. But 70% of flats can be patched. Patch, $25, $50. New tire, $150, $300. Full set, $600, $1,200. 4 tires later, and you just paid for a problem that could have been solved with a plug kit. If the puncture is in the tread and less than 1/4 wide, it's repairable. Only sidewall damage or deep tears require replacement. Always get a second opinion, especially if the shop's pushing 4 tires. Mechanics don't just charge for labor. They also profit from the parts, a lot. Shops often mark up parts by 30 to 70%. You could pay $800 for a part that costs $300 online. And worse, they don't always tell you the brand or part quality. Dealer-only parts, often false. Generic parts at premium prices. No breakdown of part cost versus labor. Ask for a written estimate with brand/model of part. Research the part on Rockauto, AutoZone, or Amazon. Consider buying the part yourself and just paying for labor. Your vehicle needs an upper intake manifold plenum decarbonization. Follow up. When mechanics use complex language, most people nod and agree. But that's how you end up paying $1,000 plus for services you don't understand. Asking, what does that mean in plain English? Requesting a written description. Looking it up yourself before approving. Don't worry, we'll take care of it. We'll call you if it's more. Famous last words. Without a written estimate, the shop can add charges at will, and you'll be stuck paying. Extra labor found during inspection. Parts swapped without approval. Final bill 200 to 300% higher. In many states, like Michigan and California, it's illegal to perform work over a certain amount without written authorization. Always ask for a written estimate. Include a do not exceed limit on the quote. Don't leave your car until you have it in hand. You pay for a new alternator. But when you ask to see the old one, oh, we already tossed it. This is a giant red flag. They never replaced it. They're keeping it to resell. The part wasn't bad in the first place. A customer paid $3,500 for a new transmission. Later found out no parts were changed. Ask in writing to have all old parts returned. Take photos of your engine or parts before the job. For expensive repairs, watch the process or request time-stamped photos. You came in for an oil change. Now your bill includes cabin air filter, battery cleaning, coolant flush, power steering inspection, belt adjustment. And guess what? Most of it didn't need to be done. Small add-ons equals big margins. You're already in the shop. You're more likely to agree when they say, it'll only take 5 more minutes. Ask, is this urgent or just preventative? Ask, will this void my warranty if I skip it? Get a second quote before saying yes. They upsell so hard, you'd think you walked into a car dealership. This one is psychological manipulation, plain and simple. You agree to a $200 brake pad job. Later, they claim you approved $1,000 worth of rotors, sensors, and calibration. When you protest, they say, you must have misunderstood what we said. Always get approvals in writing or via email/text. Record the conversation if allowed in your state. Ask them to walk you through exactly what will be done, item by item. If you didn't sign it, you didn't approve it. Period. If this video's already saved you money or made your blood boil, give it a like and drop a comment with the worst scam you've ever faced. We read everything, and the next video could be about your story. Here's how this scam works. A mechanic tells you that a repair will take 5 hours, but it actually takes 2. You're paying for 3 hours that never existed. Why? Because you have no idea how long that job should actually take, and they know it. According to AmericanTrucks.com, 35% of drivers have overpaid for labor. The average overcharge, $1,050. That number doubles for luxury car owners or hybrid repairs. We had to disassemble the entire engine bay. It took longer because your model is older. We had to wait for the computer to reset itself. Most of the time, it's nonsense. Use Mitchell 1 or ALLDATA, tools that give standard labor times. Ask for a breakdown of hours before where they start. And always compare quotes across 2 to 3 shops. They charged you 4 hours to change a headlight. That's a red flag. Or a blinking $500 check engine light. It starts with an ad. $19.99 oil change. Free inspection. What a deal, right? Then you show up and they hit you with engine flush, $250. New air filter, $80. Cabin filter replacement, $90. Wiper blades, $40. Tire rotation, $50. Now your $19 deal is a $600 upsell fest. Lost leader pricing gets you through the door. Then they invent issues to protect your safety. We found that your car's brake fluid is contaminated. We recommend an immediate flush. Translation: you're being played. You know that dreaded amber glow. Yep, the check engine light. Most drivers panic, but here's the truth. Only 10% of check engine lights mean a serious issue. The rest, minor stuff like loose gas cap, dirty MAF sensor, faulty O2 sensor. Read your code. Skip the cheap fix. Push the most expensive option. Use your own scanner. Research the code before authorizing anything. Ask, what's the cheapest fix we can try first? A dirty sensor shouldn't cost you a month's rent. One of the worst scams in the auto repair industry. You pay for a service that never happened. Cabin air filter, engine flush, brake pad replacement, transmission fluid change. The mechanic bills you, maybe even shows a used dirty part. But your car never got touched. Estimated annual losses, $1.2 billion. Per driver, up to $1,264/year. Ask to see old parts before the job starts. Request before and after photos. Pick shops with video monitoring or service bays open to customers. If you paid for a transmission flush and your car still leaks, congratulations, you've been ghosted. This one's evil genius level. You agree to a brand new part. They install a used or generic substitute and pocket the price difference. OE in the alternator, $700. Cheap aftermarket, $180. They charge you $750. Install the cheap one and profit $500. Ask for brand, part number, and packaging. Mark the part with invisible ink or take pictures. Buy the part yourself and watch it being installed. That new part might have 80,000 miles on it, and it's from a different car. Cash is king for scammers. If a mechanic insists on cash, here's why. No receipts equals no proof. No taxes. No traceability. No accountability. Often prefer cash. May forget the details. Easier to intimidate. Insist on a printed or emailed invoice. Never pay large repairs in cash. Use credit cards for dispute protection. If they only accept cash, what else are they hiding? You know what's worse than a fake fix? A real fix you didn't need. Mechanics often replace fuel injectors, oxygen sensors, mass airflow sensors, timing belts, when all they really needed to do was clean or recalibrate. Clean MAF, $50. Replace MAF, $300. Clean injectors, $100. Replace injectors, $1,200 plus. Sometimes, they'll even intentionally damage the part during the inspection. If your mechanic says everything is broken, maybe it's just your trust. The ultimate fear tactic. They tell you, your brakes could fail at any moment. This car shouldn't be on the road. We can't legally let you drive away. This is psychological warfare. Over 50% of major scams involve this tactic. Victims lose $2,000, $5,000 plus on average. Elderly drivers, single parents, first-time car owners. Say, I'll tow it to another shop for a second opinion. Know that shops can't legally detain your vehicle without a court order. Use review platforms like RepairPal or Triple Auto Repair Network. If they say your car's unsafe, don't panic. Call a second mechanic. Know someone who's been ripped off at a mechanic? Send them this video before it happens again. And if you want to take back control of your car and your wallet, hit subscribe now. We've got the tools, the tricks, and the truth the shops don't want you to hear.